At the last Student Hub Live, a lot of you said, hey, we'd love to see inside the library. So I'm going to take you inside and meet Helen and show you around. Hi, Helen.
Hello, Karen.
Our students want to see what goes on in the library. Can you show us around?
Yes, please, welcome to the library.
Thank you.
So here we have the ground floor, and on the ground floor we have the module materials.
Right.
So people can come in and they can have a look at what module materials the OU offers.
Brilliant.
And then upstairs we have some meeting rooms. We also have some books and journals as well. But for the majority of students, they're never going to visit the library here in Milton Keynes, which is why we have this fantastic online library. And I'd like to show you a bit behind the scenes of the online library.
Fantastic.
So if you'd like to follow me upstairs.
Yep, brilliant. Gosh, there's an awful lot that goes on in here, isn't there, Helen?
There is, and we only have a short time to show you what we do. So we'd like to talk about three things. We'd like to talk about the help desk, how we support students and staff via the help desk, how we write activities that go into modules, and also how we liaise with academic colleagues who actually write the modules as well.
Excellent.
So yeah, so let's go talk to Catherine.
Perfect. Hi, Catherine.
Hello.
So, can you tell us, what are you doing right now?
Okay, at the moment I'm working on the help desk. A student has just emailed us saying she wants to access a particular journal article, but unfortunately we don't have it in our online library, so I'm just emailing her, telling her the alternative methods she can use to access it.
Fantastic. So apart from email, how can students then contact the library?
Okay, we're also available through the telephone and web chat, and web chat is 24/7.
24/7, excellent.
Yep.
So they can email you questions about finding articles, what else?
Finding articles, accessing other libraries, finding information in general. If they have a study topic and they're not quite sure where to look, we can help them with that. We can also help them with referencing. Pretty much anything you would ask a librarian, we will help with.
Oh, fantastic. That's such a wonderful support. Excellent. Well, thank you very much for telling our students about that. Helen, I know you wanted to talk about academic liaison. Can we do that now?
Okay.
Hi, Fiona.
Hello.
So we wanted to talk a little bit about academic liaison. What's that all about then?
Well, I'm actually involved in supporting module teams when they're writing modules to integrate library resources and also, of course, very importantly, digital and information literacy skills.
Brilliant. And why is that important then for students?
Well, the resources are important because it helps to enrich the module material, and the skills are really important in today's world because although it's also important to have digital skills in academia, it's particularly important when you're out in the world of employment these days.
So your role really in this sort of sense is it really about embedding some of those activities and skills within the module so that students have that seamless experience and are developing those skills along the way?
That's right, yes, and it's very much my work to raise the visibility of the resources and the skills that the teams can actually integrate into the modules.
Oh, fantastic. Well, thank you very much, Fiona. That's brilliant.
That's fine.
So we also then can look at this idea of authoring and then I guess how these ideas are taken from the academic liaison and written by the library as part of that team. Shall we go and find out more?
Yeah.
Nicola,
Hello.
I wanted to talk to you a bit about authoring. So what does that involve?
Yeah, so students might not realise that we actually write some of the activities that sit in their module materials. So what happens is we go along to module team meetings, which is where we meet all the academics that are writing the course. And then we talk a little bit about what library skills would be really useful to the students like at this point in their studies. And then we go away, we write some activities that will really help with that. And then they appear in the module materials. So at the moment I'm actually working on an activity for a level 1 engineering module, and it's all about how to find newspaper articles using some of the really useful newspaper databases that we've got access to.
Oh, brilliant. Well, thank you for filling us in on that. That sounds really, really interesting. And thank you, Helen, as well, for showing us around the library. That's been a really useful insight. And I know you're excited about planning events for the Student Hub Live. So, why do you all like being involved with it?
Well, it's such good fun. It's a great opportunity for us to interact live with students, to promote what we do, and just to let loose and have a bit of fun.
Excellent, and the students really like it too because we untap this whole range of resources and facilities that they've got access to. So that's been brilliant, thank you.
Yeah.
And I hope that you're looking forward to some of the events at the Student Hub Live with the library. I certainly am, and we'll be looking at a whole range of skills and a whole range of resources that you can tap into too.